We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Set 70, Indy.
Hey, I'm coming. Watch twist.
They'll try the right side with Jones. Oh, good move. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Tackles. Check nickel.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Right there. I got you, son. I got
80 weapon.
You're all mine, baby. You gonna get this. You're all mine. Check 36.
Hey.
SOS.
Defense.
On third down, Barkley. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on fourth down.
Good stop.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go with Jones. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Set. 60 out low. 59. Watch the backer.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Caught by Wilson. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ready?
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
What we got?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
All day, baby, all day.
The tackle by Malik Jefferson. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chicago.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. In for the score, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
This will be taken very short. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On the set.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Ready, ready.
Mike. 51's Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
I got you.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Blue dance. Blue
Out of the gun now on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills?
Pass.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The Niners take over.
We played to win. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Come on,
the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Right there. Here we go. Here we go.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Check 24.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Good work.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter.
60 out.
And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
58, Mike.
Come on. You better bring it. Shift.
Say go.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Okay,
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, 49ers nothing.
down.
The Bears bring out an extra
20,
defender in the
59.
secondary now for 3rd down.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Switch.
Hustle. Ready.
Running right, Jones.
Run.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Ronald Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 out the gate early.
What, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
But listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
12 yards on the play.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An out cut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Come on, set. 91. Mike's 59.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
On 3rd down, Ambrose.
Got you, boy. I got you,
And
boy.
getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Mike 56.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
It goes as a loss of 6, and now 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guys get.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Ready,
Here's
ready.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, D. Check 3, check 3.
Big grip.
Now Taylor looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
I'm going to run you over.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready, set.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Back, now. Fight.
Now a give, right side. Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores,
70,
but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Switch it.
Go.
Switch it.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
I got him.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Hey!
He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
He'll look to throw.
Crunch time, defense.
Caught by Allen. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, orbit.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic. It's our time. It's our time. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. I know.
Let's go.
He'll try and throw for it here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
He runs. Orbit. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Watch that.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Here we go.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Jackson. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. 14 yards into Chicago 1st down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Let's go. 18 Gator. It's a party now. Woo!
Jackson on 1st down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Double dog. That's the way.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Here we go. Mike's 59. Delta. 59.
Now Jackson going to throw again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, you don't want to.
And Jackson throwing once more. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Let's go, fellas.
Let's go now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Watch the curl.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. All day, punk.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the slant.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Jackson from the shotgun. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Man out.
Check safety.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Open man is Michael Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Chicago.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. 2-6. Switch.
Again, Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Pick it up. Mike's 59. I got it.
Here's Jackson. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Set, hut, 6.
6 man. Check curls.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Let's go.
Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the night as the Bears push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try to get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll go to Barkley again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Get it.
This is Jones. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. And it's taken in at the 9. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down. At the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's go, baby. We turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. 2nd and a country mile. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there. They've got a ways to go now on 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll keep it on the ground. Ambrose. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Jackson now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Dancing to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him,
Here we go.
We'll step aside and be right back.
Night, sweetheart.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Backed up at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Let's get that ball.
The first throw here for the backup Garoppolo. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 3 yards out as the Bears push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late.
Here we go.
Lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there
21,
bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Barkley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Topper.
2nd and 11. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
132 fighter.
A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. Back to throw here. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And, man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead now down to 20. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To throw is Garoppolo. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Here we go. What do you need?
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Black.
Mike's 50.
Hey, Delta.
Mike's 59.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Ready.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's McCaffrey, and he's got room. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey. Give him 52 yards on the ground. On the ground, McCaffrey. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation, weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40, 30, 20, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10 at the 40. Running right, here's Sanders.
It's run, fellas, it's run.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Barkley. Room here to run. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point safely through. And the lead now down to 20. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. Now, they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders. They move to 8-1 now on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year, and they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.